Do you want your mix to sound like this? But your actual mix sounds like this.
Distant fly on the beat.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Charlie Moncler once again. Today I'm going to show you 5 things I wish I knew about mixing when I started making beats in FL Studio. If someone told me those things a few years ago, back when I started,
I probably would be a billionaire right now.
I would have saved so much time and energy trying to figure out how to make my beats sound right and my drums to hit harder. So before we start, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see those kinds of videos more. And make sure you watch the whole video because I got a free surprise for you guys at the end and I think you're really gonna like that. Alright guys, this is what we're gonna be working on today. As you can already tell, guys, this beat hits really hard and I'm going to show you how to make your beats sound like this one. The first thing that I want to tell you guys about is tuning all of your sounds in the beat. So everybody knows that you have to tune your 808s, all of the melodic elements of the beat, like for example one-shots, but literally nobody tells you that you should tune your drums. And honestly, I don't know why. So let's say you want to lay down the snare pattern. So you do this. So as you can see, if you go to the piano roll, your snare is going to be hit in C all the time. And what if your snare isn't in tune of the song? It's really easy to do. You just open up Edison. Wow. You just open up Edison, pull up your sample right here, click here, detect pitch regions. And as you can see, it says F here. What you do next is you go to your sampler, click here, click on F. And now you can put in notes that are within the scale onto the piano roll and it's gonna sound good. And I do that with my snares, with my kicks, with my hi-hats, all of the drums. And I do that because I noticed that if all my sounds are in tune, the beat ends up sounding way better. So you should definitely try it. Alright, the next tip that I have for you guys is going to be about making your drums hit super hard. So I'm going to let you guys hear my drums only. As you can hear, my drums are sounding really hard, and now I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. So basically how I do that is by creating a drum bus. A bus mixer track or a drum bus mixer track is a separate mixer track into which you are putting all of your drums, and then you put distortion on the track or a soft clipper, and those effects now affect the whole drum track. So what I did right here is I selected all of my drum tracks, just like this. Right-clicked on this icon and selected route to this track only. You want to select route to this track only because you don't want those sounds to go to the master as well. Those drums are going to go into this track only, and then this track is going to go to the master. So then, as I said, you can put some effects on the drum bus, and those are my effects that I put on it. So let us just hear the drums without the effects. As you can hear, the drums got louder, they got more they got way more distorted, there's more high-end, there's more aggressiveness, there's more punch, and the whole track just sounds way better. So the effects that you can put on the drum bus is, for example, Fruity Wave Shaper. You just turn this up and it's going to be more distorted. Then I get a parametric, just boosting this kick punch, cutting this low middle end, cutting some of the high end, the harshness of the hi-hats. I also put a classic TR5 clipper on this, just to boost it a little bit. If you don't have this plugin, no worries, you can use the soft clipper. It's going to sound pretty much the same. Now guys, I got a few tips for you when it comes to mixing your 808s. I would definitely recommend side chaining your kicks to your 808s just to make some room in the 808 for the kick. Without the side chain, it will sound like this. If you want to know more about 808s, just watch the video right here or right here, and this is gonna teach you everything you need to know about 808s, how to sidechain them, stuff like that. You can also put a sound goodizer on your 808, and this preset A sounds really good on it, as you can hear. It just makes it a lot more punchier in the low end, but as well in the high end. But you have to cut some of the high end with the parametric EQ. Alright, up next I want to tell you guys to mix your beats at low volumes. There's this thing called a Fletcher-Manson curve, and to make the long story short, if you listen to music at high volumes, the dynamics of it are going to be squashed. So basically each frequency is going to be of very similar loudness, and you definitely don't want that when it comes to your mix. And also if you mix at high volumes, your bass is going to be overhyped, it's going to be way louder than it actually is, so definitely mix at lower volumes. There's also a rule that if your mix sounds good at low volumes, it's definitely going to sound good at high volumes. And the last thing that I want to tell you guys is going to be that there are no rules when it comes to mixing. The mixing and mastering of your beats, of your songs, is as much of a creative process as the actual production of the beat. So definitely try to break the rules. Try, for example, not sidechaining your kick to the 808, because some beats may sound actually better without the kick sidechain to the 808, especially if you have a very short 808. So definitely experiment with your mixing, break the rules, break my rules even. And if you stayed to the end of this video, I got a little surprise for you. I released a totally free sample pack. It's full of high quality, like dark vintage samples, something that kbeazy or Frank Jukes would make. And I'm going to leave the link to the free kit in the description, so definitely download that. And that'll be it for me, guys. Once again, like and subscribe if you want to see more of those videos, and see you in the next one.